Bien, welcome to this Rolex Annika Major Awards. I'm going to say a few words in French for our French friends and go back to English in a moment about the Rolex Annika Major Awards. Les Rolex Annika Major Awards, comme vous le savez, récompensent et sont une sorte d'Oscar de la LPGA, récompensent les plus grandes performances des championnes en Major, en Grand Chelem de la saison. Et Evian étant le dernier Major de la saison, ça ne vous aura pas échappé. C'est donc le moment où la LPGA honore ses championnes. Voilà. On va passer une soirée très riche en événements, puisque, comme vous le savez, c'est aussi le moment où le tournoi remet le prix de l'ambassadrice de l'Evian Championship, qui est sélectionnée par un jury représentant, entre autres, les sponsors, et qui, elle aussi, est une personnalité importante du tournoi. Voilà. Before starting this event and calling on stage some friends, I just would like to salute the presence of a few friends in the audience. Justine Hénin, all-time champion, tennis champion. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Obviously, Annika Sorenstam. Thank you. And Mike, her husband. And a great friend of Rolex, a great friend of the Rolex family. She's one of the greatest singers, soprano singer of all times. I want to salute the presence of Dame Kiri Tekanawa. Thank you for being here, madam. Thank you very much. Now, I would, if Mike One allows me, Mike One, the commissioner of the LPGA, for those who don't know, I would like to call on stage Franck Ribaud, the president of the Evian Championship, and Laurent Delaney, who is the director of global sponsorship for Rolex. Big round of applause. Welcome, gentlemen. Vous avez pris vos micros? Few words.
Well, very excited to be here this evening. Welcome to everybody. To start with, I just want to give a very quick thank you to you both and to your team for the exceptional organization of this wonderful tournament that we've all been able to live with this week. Thank you very much. Golf for Rolex is a passion. For over 30 years now, Rolex has supported golf around the world and at all levels in the game, amateurs, professionals, juniors, men and women. As an important part of this overall commitment to the game, we're very proud to be a partner of the LPGA, the Women's Tour, and of all 5 major championships. Now, a few years ago, when the Evian Championship became a major tournament, we sat down with Mike Wan, commissioner of the LPGA, Franck, and Jacques, Jean-Noël Bioul of Rolex, to create an idea that would pay tribute to the level of excellence of the major championships and the players who win these tournaments. Now, no one epitomizes excellence at the majors more than Annika Sorenstam. Annika's been an ambassador of Rolex since 1994, when she was named the Rolex Rookie of the Year. So from those discussions was born the Rolex Annika Major Award, which seeks to celebrate a player who shows the skill not only to win a major championship, but to have the strength and the consistency to be able to be the best across all 5 majors over the year. So I want to thank all of the players who are here tonight for taking the time from a very busy week. It means a lot. Enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
Merci, Laurent. Franck.
So, as usual, I'm going to be very short. Just to tell you that every time I'm coming in this building, I have a lot of emotion, and you don't know why. Everybody thanks us, myself, Jacques, And every time I say, okay, I am thinking to my father. Because my father built this musical hall for somebody I'm sure you know, called Slava Rostropovich. And since we are coming every year here with the general managers of Danone, some of them are there. And the second thing I would like to say is with Jacques, we always try to not build a tournament just, I'm sorry, for the player, but for the total ecosystem around the tournament. That's the reason why tonight in the room, we have the players, we have the sponsor, we have the bénévole. I don't know how to say bénévole in English. How do you say bénévole in English?
Volunteers.
The volunteers. I prefer bénévole. So if you can learn one word tonight, volunteers, bénévole. And as Jacques said, it's an important evening for everybody, and we always try to have everybody, all the ecosystem of the tournament around us. But I have a special thanks for the gardeners, because...
Deserve a big round of applause. Yeah.
Because I have never looked at the meteo more often than this week. You just have to know that the last 2 months, that was beautiful. Next week, it's beautiful. We just have rain these 4 days. So thanks to the LPGA. But the good news, 2 good news. The first one, I am totally surprised by the quality of the golf course with all this rain. That's the reason why, Yannick, you have to say thank you to all the team, the gardener teams. And the second good news is next week we have the young people, the young player, the Junior Cup. And after that, not the babies, but 12 years and less, and they will have a beautiful weather. So sorry for the ladies, but this year was not your turn. I'm saying that before tomorrow. Okay? Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. And before handing the mic to our host tonight, last but not least, since it's a family moment and family gathering, because I feel it's family, I just want to thank again and ask for a big round of applause on all the team, and especially Steve Branjon, Yannick Lehec, Laurent Saki, who is somewhere, who is hosting us tonight, the president of the resort, and everybody that is making it happen tonight and the whole week, because it's a big work. And so thank you, all the marshals and the volunteers again. Thank you. From the bottom. Thank you. Well, Craig, now is your time. I turn the mic to you for this Rama moment, big time event, to you. Thank you, Craig.
How is everybody tonight? Good? Everybody good? That's not good enough. How's everybody tonight? Jacques, Franck, Laurent, thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be here tonight as we celebrate not only this major championship, which is absolutely spectacular. We couldn't be in a better place. A big salute to Rolex for making this evening possible. Thank you very much. I should let you all know that we are streaming live on Facebook via the LPGA Facebook account. So this is being seen around the world. That's pretty cool. So smile, make yourselves look good. There are cameras all over the place. I don't know when they're going to show up, but you might be on. Say hi to your friends. Some introductions. I want to do this one more time. Please welcome the LPGA Commissioner, Mike Wan, and his wife, Meg, sitting next to him. A very special thank you to all of the dedicated sponsors of the Evian Championship. This does not happen without them, so thank you very much. I was standing over here earlier, and a couple people were commenting about all the great players from the LPGA that are here. We thank them for their attendance here tonight and all that they do to make the game better. So a round of applause for the LPGA players. And I'll take it up one notch higher, a special recognition tonight to a contingent of major championship winners who are in attendance tonight. Would you all please stand, because they are right here, career-defining moments, achievements. Please stand, LPGA major champions in the building here tonight. So the question is this: why are we all here? We heard a little bit about that earlier. This is the third year of handing out the highest honor reserved only for the player who has played the very best in all of the year's major championships. It is named in honor of not just an LPGA great or one of the greats in women's golf. We need to go higher than that. She is one of the greatest to ever play the game. Period. Tonight, we focus on a major career-defining achievement, and it is called the Rolex Annika Major Award.
The greatest achievements of my career were my major performances, competing and contending on the biggest stage. I like to think I have helped inspire a new generation of female golfers who look at my records and want to beat them. This award not only celebrates triumph, it applauds consistency. And I hope that it encourages future greats of the women's game.
And with that, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage 10-time major champion, LPGA and World Golf Hall of Fame member. Say hello and welcome up Annika Sorenstam. We're going over here. We are going right over here. I'm putting you right here. I'm moving this. You're wondering, what are these 4 stools for, right? I don't need this one. I have this cool thing on my head that looks really awesome. We're going to sit and have a little chat. We'll fill these later. Okay. You see that video, you see this crowd, right? Everybody's here. This is kind of your night and your chance to shine as well. Every time you hear Rolex Annika Major Award, what goes through your mind?
Well, first of all, I'm very, very proud. What can I say? To be able to partner with my long-term partner, Rolex, and then probably the best female professional organization in the world, LPGA, to put my name on this award, that recognizes, like you said earlier, the best female golfer of the season that performs the best in the majors. It doesn't get much better than that.
No, it does not. It does not. You've had an unbelievable career. We have some fantastic major winners, and we're going to celebrate them tonight. They'll be coming up on this stage. Michelle, we won this event, this award the first time. Last year it was in Inby Park. We actually had it finalized before we ever got here. How about this year's group of winners?
Well, first of all, Michelle, we probably one of the biggest name in the game. Inby Park, just recently got inducted to the Hall of Fame, gold medalist in the Olympics, been number 1 for a long time. Yeah. And then this year we got 4 great, major champions, and 3 of them are in the top 3 in the world. So what else can we expect? It's just, like I said, we couldn't have scripted it any better, coming down literally to the last 18 holes.
Lydia, Brooke, Brittany, area, amazing talent, amazing victories this year. We're going to celebrate them. But before we get to that, Annika, tonight we're celebrating the majors. We're celebrating golf's majors. But bigger than that, we're just celebrating major and the best female athletes in the world. So I've got a special guest. Her name was already dropped by Jacques. He did a good job of foreshadowing, bringing that all up to us. Clearly one of the best female athletes in all of sport, okay? Like Annika, right here, she is a former number 1 in her sport. She is a tennis major champion multiple times, and her name is Justine Henin. Don't come up just yet. Have a look at this.
This small country of Belgium wasn't known as a tennis powerhouse. That would change with the arrival of two phenoms who would both become major champions and reach #1 in the world. They were Kim Clijsters and Justine Henin. Justine Henen's victory in the Roland Garros Junior Final quickly proved to be no fluke. Turning pro in 1999, she won her debut tournament at the Belgian Open. By 2003, Justine was an established top 5 player and looked to grab her first major title at Roland Garros. There, she defeated Serena Williams in the semifinals to set up an all-Belgian final against her longtime friend, Kim Clijsters. That same year, Justine Henin would enter the U.S. Open as one of the favorites. She did not disappoint and didn't drop a set until the semifinals, where she faced off against the American sweetheart, Jennifer Capriati. In the final, Justine would go on to win in straight sets over Clijsters for her second major, and later finish the year at #1 in the world. Henin would take her momentum into 2004, once again defeating Clijsters in the Australian Open final for her third major. Later that year, she had a remarkable run at the Olympic Games in Sydney, down 5-1 in the final set. She came back to defeat Anastasia Moskina in the semifinals and won gold by beating Amalie Mauresmo in the final. Throughout her career, Justine would display a competitive spirit that was virtually unmatched, especially on the terre battue of Roland Garros, where she would go on to win 3 straight titles from 2005 to 2007. On the quicker surfaces, Justine also proved to be a force, reaching another Wimbledon final in 2006 and winning her second U.S. Open in 2007. Justine would retire in 2011 following a brilliant career. 43 titles, 7 majors, an Olympic gold medal, a Fed Cup title, and year-end #1 3 times.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to one of the stars of tennis, one of the best to ever play the game, 7-time major champion, Justine Henin. Right there. How do you feel? This is pretty good, right?
I feel good. It's my first time in a golf tournament, so very excited and
The first?
great to be with all these champions, and always nice to see all these memories. Seems a long time ago when I saw the first pictures. A long time ago.
I can't believe this is your first ever golf tournament.
It is. I've played golf for the first time 4 weeks ago. And I loved it, so that's the good thing. I can take some good lessons apparently tomorrow morning, yeah.
Okay, well, good luck with that. We're celebrating majors, and it's so great to have you here. Obviously, this is a big night for Annika as well. For both of you, let's talk about majors, all right? And thoughts on how majors define a career. You first.
Well, I have the feeling that's why we play for. That's why I've played for. When I was a little girl, I was 6 years old. I was in my room, dreaming of winning the French Open, and I was falling on the floor, and I was doing like Steffi Graf and pretending I was winning the French Open. There was a dream of a little girl, and then I feel blessed about the career and the majors. In these majors, you feel the pressure, you feel the expectations. And for me, it's always been the moment where you feel, am I going to be able to give the best? Am I going to be able to really show my capacities? And am I going to be able to handle the pressure? When you cannot, it's difficult, but when you can, it's, I have the feeling it's a beautiful moment. And you share emotions with people. And that's why I have the feeling we are very lucky to do what we do. It's because we can give emotions, we receive a lot of emotions, so I feel really blessed on this.
7 majors, as I said, 4 times a French Open title, 2 U.S. Open titles, and an Australian Open title. Unbelievable. 17 majors between you. Annika, what are your thoughts on defining a career through major championship victory?
Well, I always felt the majors was the biggest platform for women's golf, and just like Justine, I was growing up watching, you know, the legends playing the game and dreaming about winning. As a matter of fact, my first dream was to win the U.S. Open, but it was in tennis. Obviously, that didn't happen. My backhand wasn't good enough. But I worked instead of my driving, and I thought about winning the U.S. Open in golf, and I just thought that was the epitome of the sport. And later in my career, I realized how important they are. They don't happen very often. It always felt like the courses were tougher, the field was stronger. It was just a lot more challenges. You really had to test yourself through the strongest conditions. And just like the Rama Award, I think it defines a player's career. It really does. And I certainly feel very lucky to have performed well in the majors. And it is a special feeling when you stand there on the first tee in a major compared to another tournament.
I like what she was talking about the pressure that you might feel. Now, a tennis court doesn't change. You can change a city or a venue, but you can't change the dimensions of the court. You can change the dimensions of a golf course. So preparation, I want to hear a little bit about preparation for the biggest events. How did you prepare? And then I'll get to you, Justine.
Well, first, when I started as a rookie, I was looking at every tournament the same because I was just excited to be there, and they were all very, very big. But then the more experience you get, the more you play in the bigger events, you realize that you can't pretend that they are just another event, even though back of your mind you say this is another event. Just standing there and looking at the trophies and seeing the names that have been engraved earlier, and it just makes it so special. There's extra pressure, and a lot of times I've gotten my own way because you want it so badly. You dream about it, and then, I start thinking on Thursday, do I hold the trophy on the left side or do I hold the trophy on the right? And obviously you have to live in the moment. You have to hit one shot at a time and see what happens. But the preparations, I try to just go out there and do my best and not over-prepare. I think we have a tendency to over-prepare when it's majors because they mean a little extra. So you just got to go out there and trust yourself and see what happens.
4 rounds in golf, multiple matches on the way to a major tennis trophy. How did you prepare differently, perhaps?
Yeah, in tennis it's the same court, but it's never the same surface. So you need to prepare yourself very differently. Grass hasn't been a big success for me, so I tried. But no, it's what is tough in a game. It's that you never know what's going to happen. So that's a bit scary. Am I going to play well? Am I going to play bad? How my opponents are going to play? So the only thing that can bring you to something that it's your routine and the hard work you do day after day. Even if things are more difficult, but to be sure you keep that focus, which is tough for a whole season and a whole career. But that makes probably the difference. And carries are tough, but we learn a lot of things on ourselves. I think I always said on a tennis court, you have to be yourself very deep. And for me, it's a great lesson of life. Yeah.
Not just success in regular events, but you won a gold medal in 2004 in tennis. Amazing feat. You were part of the broadcast team at the Olympics in Rio, celebrating golf's return to the Olympics, where medals were handed out for the first time in many, many years. So I want to take this a little bit further and welcome up, see, we have 4 chairs here. We're going to fill them now. I want to welcome up our medal winners, 2 of them in attendance here tonight and playing in the event here this week. So please, a round of applause. Let's celebrate the bronze medal winner from China. Shen Feng is here. How are you? Put you right here. And we also have the silver medal winner. Please welcome from New Zealand, Lydia Ko. So I think you know where you're sitting. And by the way, Inbee Park, she won the gold medal. She couldn't be here this week. We all know that she's won the Rama before, multiple major winner, former #1 in the world, class act, great ambassador for the game, injury preventing her from playing here this week. But you know what? She's got gold. And I'd like to give her a round of applause and celebrate her tonight as well. Okay, ladies, I'm going to let you have a seat. What a great thing for women's golf. the return to golf in the Olympics and being down in Rio. It's been a few weeks. The first thing Annika said was, "Where's your medal?" She said that to Shanshan. I don't know if you carry your medals around, but I want to start with you, Shanshan.
Yes.
What did it mean for you specifically to have that medal? And what did it mean for China as well?
Well, to a lot of you, it was a bronze medal, but to myself, it was a gold medal. It was just made of rose gold. So the color was different, but to myself, I think it was a gold medal. And I would say this is, first time that a Chinese athlete is actually playing in the Olympic golf event. And, before I started the tournament, I never thought that I would get a medal. Because at the first half of this year, I didn't have a great year. My Rolex ranking dropped a lot during the first half of the year, so I didn't expect much. But it was a great chance that, because golf was put on the same level, on the same channels as the other sports back in China, which we usually, it's not the same way. People can only see us on golf channels, but this time, because I was in the Olympics, so all the Chinese people were watching me. So I made sure that, I was smiling all the time. That, to let them to see how great the Chinese golfers were. And I was really happy that I got a medal. Yeah.
Yeah, we're proud of you as well.
Thank you.
Lydia, you and Shanshan have both won major championships. What's the difference? What did it feel like for you to have that medal around your neck, which, by the way, is very heavy? It pulls your head down.
You know what? Before I answer this question, unfortunately, I don't know if everyone got the news here in the room, but unfortunately, a couple weeks ago, we heard that Craig will be sadly moving on from the LPGA. I just wanted, on behalf of the LPGA, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but we thank you for your 5 years. All the hard work and support and everything you've done for the tour. I think you have made a difference. I think in the player's perspective, we try and make a little bit of a difference, and we think that you did. So thank you, Craig, for everything you've done. We really appreciate it, and we wish you all the best in everything you do. Personally, I was a little nervous when I did press conferences with you, so I won't miss that. But we'll definitely miss seeing you. But we wish you all the best in everything. So thank you.
All right, you're going to make me cry. Let's move on. Thank you so much. I wasn't seeing that coming. Can we get back to that question, please?
What was the question?
Let's get back to being uncomfortable with you talking to me. The medal and what it means. Major championships are one thing. The Olympics was a whole other experience.
Yeah, I always say that every tournament is special in its own way. Our normal LPGA events, majors and the Olympics. I thought, first of all, it was a great opportunity for golf to, be in the Olympics. I think there is no reason why golf shouldn't be in the Olympics. Yes, we don't run unless we're in slow play and, we have to catch up. But, there's a lot of physical elements involved. It is a huge mental game. I think it's a great game. And I think with this opportunity, people got to know more about golf itself. So I was kind of taking that as a background, going into the Olympics. And obviously to come off with a silver medal at the end of Saturday was very special, to stand on the podium, alongside Shanshan and Imbi. And, like what Shanshan said, even though she won bronze and, I won silver, I think it just felt just as special.
Yours is white gold.
Yeah, mine's white gold. Yeah, there are all different types of gold for this reason. So I think it was great. And, the Olympics celebrates each and every player. Even though there were only 3 medalists at the end of the week, I think, every player being there and, all the players just in general, I think it celebrated, golf. And I think that was a great key of that event. And, a lot of us are excited and working hard to, hopefully be in Tokyo in the 2020 Olympics.
Yes. Quick question, quick comment from you, Annika. What did it mean? You're sitting in the booth. You're talking about golf's return. How special is that?
Oh, it was very special. I mean, of course, there was a part of me that thought, I wish this would have happened a few years ago. I can't think of a better opportunity to showcase, your skills in the Olympics. I mean, what an honor to represent your country. I think both of these ladies said it really well. It was a special week, and if we're going to grow this game globally, we've got to do it this way. And I thought that by the end of these 2 weeks, the men playing first and then the women, that golf was really the winner. I mean, it was an amazing atmosphere, and I thought that, the play just showed what we can do. And so I was delighted to watch it up close and talk about these women. They performed very well, and I'm so glad that they supported it, because I think we made a special turn in golf for the better.
Since this is great for golf, before we let you all go off the stage, let's help Justine with her golf game, okay? Shan, please, what's the one thing that Justine Henin needs to know as she picks up golf?
Well,
help her with her golf game.
So what is your difficulty right now? What do you think?
I played 4 times, so
4
that's
times?
my difficulty.
But I think she's a
more
great
practice.
athlete. I'm sure you hit the balls like ways, right? Like really long.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But technically, it's very different. I really respect you a
Well,
lot,
then just
girls.
work on
really
the
a lot.
accuracy and maybe learn from Lydia, like learn how to putt. Putting is the important key.
But putting with
Where's
tennis,
Zimby?
it's good.
Yeah, we need Inby. Lydia, do you have any advice for Justine?
Justine says she's not, she hasn't been very close with grass. Yes, in tennis perspective, but I think you definitely need to be close with grass here.
Good advice.
That
Thank
would
you.
help, yes. Okay, let's get one big photo opportunity right up here. We'll have the 4 ladies stand together and let these guys take a picture, and then we'll let you all back down. Right up here in the front, ladies. Media relations. Okay, we got to let them do their thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you sit down now. Shen Feng, Lydia Ko, Justine Henin, and Annika Sorenstam. Lydia, don't get too comfortable. Time now to focus on the Rolex Annika Major Award. And we recognize, as has been said earlier tonight, the player who performs the very best in the LPGA's major championships. It all ends right here, tomorrow, on the banks of Lake Geneva at the Evian Championship. But the run to the Rama began in the California desert at the A&A Inspiration. Let's watch.
The final pairing is so interesting because Lexi Thompson is such a power player, but she plays alongside Ai Miyazato, who is everything different than that.
Harriet Utanagarn at 6 under. 3 birdies, no bogeys so far. We've got 15 players within 3 shots of the lead right now. Harriet Utanagarn seeking her first LPGA Tour win. Lengthy birdie putt now for Lydia Ko. If that's going to happen today,
Lydia's going to be making putts, so too does Harriet. And a life-changing experience potentially on the way. It's back-to-back bogeys.
You want to land like half a yard left. Boy, how good are you? You want to land half a yard left.
that would be it.
I guess you're pretty good. Wow, what a shot.
And for Lydia Ko, it is back-to-back major championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, escorted by Murayuki Tanimura from ANA. Please welcome back to the stage the year's first major champion, Lydia Ko. Hello, sir. All right, we're going to get a picture. Stand right there by your trophy. I'm going to let these guys come back up. All right, perfect. Lydia, have your microphone back. Come on over here, right here by this trophy that you're vying for. Whew, you won the Evian Championship last year. You remember that, right? That was a pretty special moment for you. You didn't wait long to add another. What do you remember most? What stood out from you about ANA and winning at Mission Hills?
Yeah, you know, I think winning this championship, the Evian Championship last year, gave me the confidence to be able to play well, to say that I can play well at these majors and I can put myself in contention. And I think that was the biggest key. I tried to stay really patient on that Sunday. I think I even heard one of the commentaries saying, oh, you know, the birdie putts aren't dropping, but the par putts are. And I think sometimes, you know, even though they're par putts, you know, those are the things that mean the most at the end of the day. But, you know, just to be able to jump into the poppies pond, you know, it's something that I'd always watched on TV, and to be able to know that I was actually going to do that myself in a few moments.
Did you like how you did it when you look back at that?
I didn't realize I actually had my nose going in.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
It must have been just instinct, but you know, the first thing I said coming out, I said, "Is my face okay?" Yeah, but no, just a lot of great memories, and to have my name alongside, you know, all the other amazing winners, and especially when you're walking down, you know, to the green, you've got all the past champions, you know, on a plaque of their name and their scores, and to know that, you know, next year when I go back, mine's going to be there. I think it's going to be very special.
We heard Justine and we heard Annika talk about the things that go through your head. You try to trick yourself that this is just another event, but now you've won 2 major championships. You're vying for this as well. How do you kind of minimize that? You seem to be very calm and cool with pressure.
Yeah, you know, I just try and take, you know, one shot at a time, you know, and focus on, you know, what I have in front of me. You know, I'm starting to realize more and more that, you know, worrying about what might happen and, you know, what just happened, you know, it's a waste of time. You know, it's hard enough trying to, you know, plan out and, you know, try and hit the shot in front of you. So, you know, I've been just enjoying it. You know, this is a great opportunity. You know, it's an amazing opportunity that I can, you know, have the chance to, you know, win the Rama Award, especially, you know, being named after Annika and, you know, what she's done not only for the LPGA, the women's game, and just golf in general. So, you know, this is, you know, just a whole learning experience. So we thank you, Annika, for everything you have done and what you're still doing, you know, for the game.
Lydia, thank you very much for being up here. Congratulations on that win. I'm going to let you seat back down one more time. Mr. Tanimura, thank you for all ANA is doing for Major Championship Golf. Ladies and gentlemen, Lydia Ko. Well, the year's second major championship was a down-to-the-wire thriller. I think that's fair to say. We ventured outside Seattle, Washington for the KPMG Women's PGA Championship, which wasn't all that far from the Canadian border, interestingly enough. And in the end, Canada's top player officially became a major star. Let's watch.
Could be the tightest golf course in America.
Conditions are tough, but that's what major championships are all about.
First 36 holes, 2 under was our lead, and only 5 players were under par. Lydia Ko bidding for her 3rd straight major championship.
Just pours it in, rises to the top by herself.
Second birdie of the round for Brooke Henderson, and she's only 3 back.
Ariya Jutanugarn trying to win her 4th tournament in a row.
This is roughly a 90-foot putt.
Long one for eagle that puts Brooke Henderson within 1 of Ko. Ko, Henderson, Jutanugarn. Get used to hearing those names. Jutanugarn has 2 birdies in a row at 16 and 17, and she's 1 back. 17th with Brooke Henderson. Another long one for Henderson. Ties her with Ko. It is some special stuff from an 18-year-old from Canada. 17, Ko can regain sole possession. We're going to have ourselves a playoff. And Henderson is just a couple of feet away. Brooke Henderson, the 2016 KPMG Women's PGA Champion.
And our major champion is escorted by KPMG's Director of Sports Marketing and Sponsorships, Sean Quill. Please welcome to the stage, Brooke Henderson. Congratulations. How are you? Let's get a photo right here, one on each side. One for each of you. Come on right up here. Right by this trophy. Sean, how are you? Good, Greg. Do you like all those cameras come flying up at you? That's what she deals with all the time.
I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, she does it well. This event, let me start with you real quick. This event in just a very short time has really, really taken another jump up. How's your fun meter going when you watch videos like that and see what KPMG's been able to do to partner with PGA of America and the LPGA?
Yeah, it's been gratifying to see what we've been trying to do out here with the LPGA Tour and to elevate the women's game and bring to the women a lot of things that the men have seen for years. And so, you know, our goal is to inspire greatness, and certainly players like Brooke epitomize that and have really brought the best of the game out to bear at the tournament. So it's been great to broadcast that all over the world and let people see how great the women's game is.
This one was special. We just watched it, Brooke. When you're sitting right there and you're seeing that on video, how many times have you watched it back? Did you actually record Sunday? You're shaking your head no. You didn't watch it at all.
No, I saw some of the highlights and things, and watching it back right now, you know, I still kind of have chills. It was such an amazing week for me, you know, starting it off on Thursday with a hole-in-one, winning a car, and giving it to my older sister, who's also here tonight. It was just such a special week, and, you know, going into Sunday a couple shots back, I felt like I had an opportunity to do something special, do something great, and I was able to capitalize.
Inspire greatness. You played great, for sure. Was it everything you thought it was going to be? I mean, we've heard about dreaming when you're young. Well, you're kind of young. You're still dreaming. I mean, was that pinch me moment or what?
Yeah, for sure it was. You know, to win my first major championship at 18 and to do it the way that I did up against, you know, amazing players. As you saw there, the race was extremely tight. And to be with Lydia, you know, on the 19th hole on Sunday was, you know, kind of a dream come true for me. And hopefully, you know, we can repeat and do more of that in the future.
Okay, I want to know what it's like to go back to Canada if you're Brooke Henderson. I mean, short of like the Maple Leafs winning the Stanley Cup, they need to make the playoffs first, by the way. But short of that happening, what is it like? Does everybody just swarm you or what?
Yeah, it's been huge back home in Canada. It's been so much fun. You know, we just played 2 LPGA tournaments back home, and the crowds were unbelievable.
Yeah.
And, you know, I didn't play my best. You know, I was around 20th, 30th most of the week at the Canadian Open and was able to climb up a little bit more on Sunday. But the crowds were lining the fairway and all the stands were full. And I turned to my sister at one point and was like, imagine if I was leading. There'd be so many people here. So that's something to look forward to in the future.
Well, big congratulations on this event. Sean, thank you very much for all you've done to help women's golf. Have a great night. I'm going to let you go back to your seats. Brooke Henderson, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Next up on the major circuit was a playoff for one player's biggest career payoff. The U.S. Women's Open was a West Coast affair at Cordoval, and the winner was a tour favorite. There is no doubt about that. Her major moment has finally come. Have a look.
'71st U.S. Women's Open.
Everyone out here, this is the ultimate win, is the U.S. Open, the pinnacle of women's golf.
There's our leader, Park, 2 up.
Amy Yang to get to within 1, making a huge charge.
You just get the feeling that this is all about Lydia Ko right now. She seems to be the most unflappable. And that is a big putt for Brittany Lang.
What a round of 68. Here she is, the world #1.
You know, she is in the driver's seat.
Look at Lydia Ko.
Her lead is 2.
That is in the water.
How that double brings so many people back into this championship.
Who's going to be ready to step up right now? The answer is Nordquist and Lang.
Eagle at 15, co-leader.
Brittany Lang joining Anna Nordquist. 3-hole aggregate coming up. Brittany will start with a par. On to the par 4 17th they go.
With her club head touch the sand here. Oh, crushing.
And that's a 2-stroke penalty.
Oh, a great putt for Lang. Brittany Lang is the U.S. Women's Open champion.
And it is with great pleasure that we welcome up to the stage major champion, U.S. Women's Open champion, Brittany Lang. Hi, Langer. How are you? All right, right over here by your U.S. Women's Open trophy. I'm going to let these guys come up. You get to do this all by yourself. This is your moment. Come on up here. Here you go. This is all for you.
Thank you.
What do you think of this place, huh?
Pretty cool.
Yeah? I mean,
Yeah.
if you look up, you see smoke. I mean, it's like really cool. There's lights all over the place.
Pretty
You're a
nice.
major champion.
That's
How's
what I
that?
was thinking.
You were thinking that? You watched that video. What was going on in your head? I mean, that's like the easiest question going. But by the way, did you record the U.S. Women's Open and watch it back?
You know what? My husband records everything at home, and he actually didn't record that one.
Where is he?
He's right there. And we record everything, like every single sporting event ever.
So that's the
But-
one thing you don't have?
Which was funny, though. We had a party in Texas when I got the trophy back, and I watched the whole thing with all my friends. It was pretty cool.
Did you invite him?
Yeah, he was
Okay,
invited.
Good. All right. Kevin, we're still good. It's fine. Let's talk about this. Heard about dreams. You played at Duke. You were a youngster, and you wanted to play golf, and you wanted to be a major champion, and then you lived it. How's that been?
It was pretty amazing, yeah. Like, you know, Annika and Justine said, you do dream about winning a U.S. Open as well as an American. And like Julie Inkster was saying, it's the most coveted trophy, the U.S. Open. But you know, I think when you're playing and you're in your zone and you're in your process, you don't really get to think about it and enjoy it because you're so just enthralled with your process and each shot. And when I look back at it, you know, I kind of wish I would have savored it a little bit more, but I just think when players win majors, I don't think they're able to enjoy it as much till after.
Have you enjoyed it enough after?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's good. I want to make sure we're
Yeah.
not still in the process.
No, we're not.
Okay, that's good. Now, the one thing about you, and look, the one thing people probably don't know about the LPGA enough is that it truly is a family. I mean, you had players waiting for you to finish, rooting you on. That happens each and every week. but some of them are here supporting you tonight. What does that really feel like out on tour, and to have it be a major title as well?
Yeah, you know, the LPGA is such a great organization. We have so many good girls, just quality people, good to the fans, you know, run their own charity events, just good, just amazing girls. And number one, to have my family, my husband, my parents, my brother at the US Open, to get done and have Morgan and Paula and all my girls, Brittany there, my best friends out on tour was just meant the world to me. I looked up and I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's here. It was amazing.
They probably recorded it for you.
They probably did.
Yeah.
Morgan probably did.
Yeah. Congratulations. By the way, your major in college was what?
Psychology.
So now this whole, I had to stay in the process and keep going.
That's what I learned to do.
Thank you. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you sit back down.
Thank
Brittany
you.
Lang, winner of the U.S. Women's Open. Well, the year's fourth major is the Rico Women's British Open. This year, not a links course, a little bit different. Although the way she played all week, it really wouldn't have mattered. If it was, she played that great. Woburn was the site for a third first-time major winner in 2016. Now a star, let's live it.
Controlled exhibition of golf from Arya Jutanagar.
It's another good golf swing.
An astonishing round of golf from Miriam Lee, a 10 under par 62, which ties the lowest round for the Women's British Open.
Beautiful speed. What a way to finish.
Judy, she's becoming the day two story. Trying to bring home that first major. She will have an excellent chance going to the weekend, only one behind.
Oh, spot on again.
This is the final game in the final round of the 2016 Rico Women's British Open.
3 straight birdies to start the second 9. Yeah. There it is. Arya Jutanagar has won the Rico Women's British Open.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, escorted by Tournament Director Ross Hallett, a warm welcome to the star of golf in Thailand, the number 2 player in the world, Arya Jutanagar. Wow, you guys know the drill already. It's good. I don't even have to tell you where to go. How you doing? Come on up here. Ross, let me start with you. You're the tournament director. You run a fantastic event, by the way. Congratulations on another great one. I like to use that word you all use over there across the pond. Massive. Massive galleries, massive excitement. What was it like through your eyes to see the crowds that were huge and this player breaking through with a superstar victory?
Well, it was a fantastic year for us. We were celebrating our 40th anniversary of the event, 10th year with Rico, and being close to London, we were very fortunate with the weather. We got huge crowds, and I guess a little bit more focus ahead of the Olympics. And to top it all off, Thailand's first major winner. So it was a fantastic year.
It really was. Aria, congratulations. Thanks for being here tonight. You had a special summer. 3 wins in a row, but then this, a major. What did that feel like for you? How big is that for you?
It feels great because like this year I really want to win my first LPGA event, and after I did it, so I feel like my next goal is I really want to win a major. So I did it, so it feels great. It's awesome for me.
Wouldn't your goal after winning your first event be to win your second event? And then maybe your third event? And you did that 3 weeks in a row? That was unbelievable. And then to do this, and now number 2 in the world. What is it like to be 20 years old and number 2 in the world in golf?
It feels nice to me. I'm not really worried like how's my ranking gonna be. Of course, I want to be on top, but honestly, I really want to have fun and happy with my golf. That's all I want.
I saw some pictures and some videos of when you got off the plane in Thailand, in Bangkok, and everybody was there. How special was that for you?
It's very special for me. It's great to know like all the Thai people support me, and I'm really happy to be like I can make them proud of me. Yep.
All right, this right here, you're standing right in front of it, the Rolex Annika Major Award. Congratulations on your major championship victory, being here tonight, and all you've accomplished this year. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Aria Jutanugarn. Ross, thank you very much. I'll let you be seated. So as we've seen, the major championship season began in Rancho Mirage at the ANA Inspiration. And one by one, the major trophies were handed out. They're right here tonight. Now just one Sunday to decide one final major championship winner, and one Sunday to determine the winner of that which sits right over there, the Rolex Annika Major Award for 2016. The Evian Championship is our final destination. We are here. It is spectacular as always, and the cameras have been following our major winners all week long. So they've been right there. And now have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This screen right here is our Rama Drama Tracker. We've been doing that each and every day, trying to keep tabs on where these players stand with that trophy to be handed out tomorrow. Now, each of the 4 players came here to Evian this week with a mathematical chance to win the Rolex Annika Major Award. Now, because of Lydia Ko, who's right up there at the top, and all the points that she has accumulated throughout the year thus far, the winner this week at Evian, and we know what the leaderboard is, if not one of the 4 in the field, the winner this week cannot win because of what Lydia's done. So it's very simple. Lydia Ko at the top, Aria Jutanugarn in second, but the leader of the event right now, because it's not one of them, cannot win the Rolex Annika Major Award. So, with that being said, it is time now once again to get those winners of majors back up here on the stage. I knew this wasn't going to be easy for them. They're back, they're up, they're down. So let's get them back. I also want to welcome up Jacques and Franck and Laurent one more time. Gentlemen, come on up here. And let's get our major winners. Lydia Ko, Brooke Henderson, Brittany Lang, and Aria Jutanugarn back up to the stage. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get one big photo, okay? So we're going to do a semicircle, get the 4 major winners right here behind these 2 podiums, and we'll flank them with you 3 men. Okay, and now I need the 4 major winners. Come on up here for me, please. Here's a microphone for you. Here's a microphone for you. Lydia, Aria. Okay, 4 ladies up here, please, around this trophy.
Sorry, I was having my own conversation.
That's good. You're doing a good job of that. Okay, here it is, this trophy right here. Just to be a part of that, just to have this experience. I know you've been here this evening, and we've talked about it. We've celebrated your individual wins. But let me start with you, Brittany, about having the chance to be a part of this evening and this trophy.
It's pretty amazing. You know, only 5 people a year get to be a part of it, and to say you're an actual major champion is pretty cool. To come here with all the sponsors, with Evian and Rolex, is pretty special for me.
Brooke, we saw where you are up on that Rama Drama tracker. You've got your opportunity. What's it been like for you? And you see this trophy, and you're part of a very special evening.
Yeah, just like Brittany said, you know, it's incredible to see Annika's name on it. Excuse me, and Rolex and all that they do for the tour and for this event and everything is really amazing. And I knew I would have to have a really good week this week at the Evian Championship to have a chance to hoist this trophy, but maybe next year, we'll see. I have 1 more day left.
61 tomorrow? I mean, I've seen your stuff before in Seattle. Don't count yourself out yet. Aria, the chance to be a part of winning this trophy this year, what are your thoughts?
It's great. You know I'm like a little bit behind Lydia, but I'm going to do my best tomorrow to try to have this trophy.
Okay, Lydia, I left you for last. See, your name was up at the top of that.
Obviously, the arrows are on my back.
Yeah.
But no, you know, just like I said earlier on, obviously with Annika's name and you know, with what Rolex does, you know, for the game, you know, it is a huge honor to just have this opportunity. And you know, my goal coming into this year was to be more consistent playing in these majors, and you know, this award really symbolizes that. So. You know, it's been, you know, really cool for 4 majors and plus this 5th major. But you know, you just never know until the very end. You know, I think we will all try and have a great day out there. And you know, same to the girls that are leading. You know, I think it's going to be another exciting day, another exciting Sunday. So yeah, still a lot of golf to be played. So you just never know until the glove comes off.
Sometimes it's bad luck to touch a trophy, but I'm going to make you all do it anyway. I'm going to give these guys 1 more photo opportunity with just the 4 of you. I'm going to take your microphones. We'll let each of you put 1 finger, 1 hand, whatever you want to do, touch that trophy, and let's get 1 cool picture. I know Jacques, he's a great marketer. He'll use this somehow. And with that, ladies, I'm going to let you be seated. 1 more round of applause for Brittany Lang, Brooke Henderson, Aria Chutanyagarn, and Lydia Ko. Ladies, thank you very much. I'm going to give these microphones over to you, gentlemen. And Jacques, take it away. 1 more big announcement tonight, 1 more big award for you.
Yeah,
all yours.
Thank you. Great job, Craig. Well, very quickly, but it's a very important moment for the tournament. It has been for 22 years now. The moment of the ambassadress. You know that all the sponsors gather to choose every year an ambassadress for the Evian Championship. And someone, a champion, and we have 120 champions at the Evian, so it's not easy. It's not an easy pick. Someone who represents the values of the tournament, the elegance, the spirit, and obviously sports at its size. And this year, the winner is someone you have seen on this stage before. I mean, Brooke Henderson. Et je vais laisser Laurent remettre un de ses prix à Brooke, et non le moindre.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, this is amazing. I wasn't expecting it, so that's extremely cool. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless right now, but thank you again to Rolex and the Evian Championship and everything this week. It's been a lot of fun, and this is a very proud moment for me. So thank you, et merci beaucoup.
Bravo. Merci beaucoup. This is back to you. Merci. Merci. Et merci encore à tous nos sponsors. Voilà, cette soirée s'achève, mais je voudrais dire un dernier mot un peu plus, j'allais dire, émotionnel. Craig, come here. You're leaving, but you know that here is your family, and you always be part of this family, so you come back anytime. And as a recognition of your help, because you know being an MC is what kind of a job. We just want to give you one of the magnums of Evian as a recognition of your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just don't get drunk.
Thank you very much. You guys are the best. I've got one of these. I don't need this. Thank you, Franck, Laurent. Thank you very much to everybody here. I appreciate it. Let's get straight to the important stuff, though, tomorrow. 8 a.m. tea time, okay? We're going off both tees, and we're going to finish under sunny skies tomorrow. That's what's going to happen. And then we're going to present not only the winner, the parachute's coming in, right? We got the whole thing ready to go.
The whole is ready to go.
Every flag is available and ready to come down.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're good. And then we'll present the Rolex Annika Major Award as well on the 18th green.
What you don't know is you jump tomorrow.
What you don't know is I am afraid of heights in more ways than you could possibly imagine.
All right.
That's the news. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for this night. And we go back to the Royale for a great gala dinner and more surprises to come. Thank you all.
We do have some pictures to be taken with the major winners and some of the dignitaries. So if you would please come up. Thank you all for being here.